Hello traders, welcome to this video today. So today is on Sunday, or not sorry, today is on Wednesday, and today I want us to do the update, the top down on our previous top down analysis, and also we look at what the market has to offer currently. So starting with the GBPUSD, because I think I dropped uh, a setup. He had a setup on Sunday on GBPUSD. So let me go to another broker. And show you what we had. Think we had that setup from 30 minutes time frame. So this is it, guys. This is it. So we said on our previous analysis, we said this was our strong high and this was our weak low. So we said we'll be looking at the setup once the price get to this point of interest. And I can remember telling you that don't take aggressive entry from this area since we don't have any inducement that was left by the market here. So what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to wait for the confirmation once the market gets to this point of interest. For me, unfortunately, I had a confirmation, but remember we say the market is always right, eh? And the market seemed that it had other plans behind my back. So after getting that confirmation, this is where I placed my entry. Stop loss was above here, and then all of a sudden I was stopped out. But what did happen? What happened, guys? You see, the market respected this high, never took out that high, but eventually sold as we anticipated, guys. And I told you, if you take this trend from here, where should be your take profit? Your take profit should be in this area, since we are expecting to see a reaction from this demand zone. And you can see very clearly we had a reaction from the same demand zone. So if I might just show you the confirmation that I saw, just although it wasn't a strong change of character, but for me, if I see this one, it's good for me. So I saw we had a market first attempt to come to the demand zone, supply zone, or this order block, push to the downside, push to the upside, swept liquidity, and then gave me this change of character. So this change of character for me was strong since it swept liquidity before pushing to get this change of character. So for me, I chose to mark this flip zone here as my supply zone, and that is where I placed my order. Stop loss some few pips above the order block or the supply zone. Then take profit was here, and this is where I was planning to go break even once the market gets here. But unfortunately, market never did as I expected. So, but later in the day, I that is yesterday, I managed to recover the loss on Euro USD. I will show you that in a few. So, this is what I saw also. I was expecting after this, I got a change of character here. So I was expecting to catch a sell from this zone. It's not even there. Yeah, here. Sorry, it is here. So you can see here we had an inducement. We had the sweep of this low, then a break of structure happened here. So when the market closed below here, then I got my change of character. So I was expecting the GBP USD to come to this order block here, and for me to take a sell. But unfortunately, GBP USD never retraced. It was so strong and continued pushing to the downside. So I ended up missing that trade. But at the same time, I think I had a setup on Euro USD. Let me show you. Yeah, here it is. The same thing that was happening on the GBP USD, I was also watching on the Euro USD. And this is what is happening. So I saw this sweep of liquidity, then a break of structure, then later on I saw this change of character. So after this change of character, so I knew very well now this high will act as an inducement. So market swept that high, so I had marked this one as my order block. This was my order block. That is 5 minutes order block. Market never came to my order block. So continued push to the downside and broke the structure here. So this one, I knew very well that this also will act as an inducement because now the market never came to this point of interest. And after all, here I did not have any clean place for me to look for a setup. So I remained with my order here. That is where I placed my order, this order block. So, and this, I mark this one as my inducement. So although the GBP USD never retraced, but the Euro USD came exactly to my point of interest. And this was what you call a sniper entry. There was a zero drawdown and the market pushed and it might take profit. So this was our 1:4 risk to reward. So yesterday I managed to pack 3R, that is 4R minus the 1R that I lost on the GBP USD. But now that was just an update of what we did on Sunday. That was just an update. Let me go back GBP USD. That was an update of what we did on Sunday. Now, what am I looking for now? What am I looking for now? Let me go to this broker. Let me start from what daily time frame maybe. Let me start from daily time frame. Remember, for a while I've been telling you guys that since the market came to this order block here, or this supply zone, I told you that this low is a weak low and this low should be a targeted low. So we are expecting the market to come and take out this law. So this law is a liquidity, and you can see from what you can see, the market is what coming to take out this law as our liquidity. Now going back to 4-hour time frame, so what do we see? So we can see now the market took out the external structure. You see, we have a break of structure here. Now, after market took out this external structure, what do we know? We know very well when the market takes out an external structure, the internal structure becomes liquidity. So we expect the market to take out um, at least one of the internal structure before continue pushing to the downside. So me, after seeing this one, now where is my strong eye? This eye is my strong high. Why? Because swept this inducement and also swept this inducement. So this is my strong high and this is my strong low. Although the market has not confirmed yet if it wants to retrace. So we cannot conclude that this is a strong low. This is our swing low. This is not yet a swing low. Since market never has not swept any inducement yet. And that is how we confirm whether the pullback has begun. We know whether the pullback has begun when the market takes out an inducement. And from what I can see, the only inducement that we can see, we have this minor inducement here. Although for me, this is not a valid pullback, but the only inducement that I have is this one, this minor inducement. So what am I having currently? So this is my swing high and this is my week low. So I have this order block here on 4-hour time frame. I have this order block on 4-hour time frame since I don't have anything else here on 4-hour time frame. So this I've marked this one as my order block now, and here we have some kind of trend line liquidity. So in case the market comes to this point of interest, don't take aggressive entry, guys, because if you have to take an aggressive entry from here, your stop loss should be above here. And I think you have learned that from the analysis, from the setup that we had on this order block. Because if you would have taken an aggressive entry from here, then you put a stop loss somewhere here, then you will have end up losing that trade. But now, if you take that aggressive from here, your stop loss should be above here. And as you can see, the market respected that high. So what am I saying now? So just wait for the market to come to this point of interest and then look for 15 minutes change of character within this area if the market will come to this area. Now you can see here I've marked these two lines here because I think from the lower time frame, that is 2-hour time frame and also 1-hour time frame, you can see we have an extreme order block on this area and we have these two relative equal highs here as liquidity. So if the market will come to this area, and violate this area, then we expect the GU to come to this area. Then from here, at least in this area, you can take an aggressive entry. If it violates this area, then you will place an order here, stop loss some few pips above here. Then where will be your target? Your target will be here. But if the market clears this liquidity before pulling back here, then remember this will be our inducement. So now this setup will no longer be useful to us. So I think that is what I'm having on GBPUSD. Let me go to EURUSD and see what we are having currently. So after what I've shown you, the trade that I took yesterday, I saw very clearly I had this break of structure here. So after this break of structure, I think I sent this one to my group, my Telegram community, and I told them, immediately I saw this break of structure, I told them, wait for a good change of character before looking for any sell. Since we didn't have any inducement here, and also we didn't have any good order block. That's why you can see the market came, took out this high before giving us this change of character. So last night I placed an order on this order block. After seeing this change of character, I had this good order block here. So I had placed my order at this area. Stop loss was above here. But then unfortunately I woke up in the morning and found out the market never triggered my order block, and it just ran all the way to my take profit. So it really pained me, but it is what it is, guys. Remember, the market is always right. And the good thing with the market will always give you another opportunity for you to take a trade. So currently on the GU, on the Euro USD, sorry, I'm having this high here and this low here. So if I go to 4-hour time frame, if I go to 4-hour time frame, remember we have this order block here. This is the order block that I'm having here. And you can see the market has already tapped on this 4-hour order block. So what I've just told my community people is that wait for a good change of character within this supply zone. Because if you have to take a trade from here, then that means your stop loss will be above here. And you see the take profit should be here, and that risk to reward, it's not very good. So for me, I've refined this order block to this last candle here on 1-hour time frame. So this is my current order block because I don't see anything else here. So I'll be waiting for a market within this area, and I've already set my alert here. Once the market gets here, since we don't have any good inducement here, what I will do, I will wait for change of character in 5 minutes time frame. If I get that, then I will take my sell targeting this low and maybe, or maybe this low. Yeah, or maybe this low. Because you can see the market left two relative equal lows. Yeah. So that is it on Euro USD. For those who trade JPYs like me, I think I'm having a setup on Euro JPY. I'm having a setup on Euro JPY. Let me start from the higher time frame. Let me start from the higher time frame. That is from 4-hour time frame. Allow me today to start from 4-hour time frame. From our previous analysis, we saw very clearly that the market reacted from this support zone, then pushed to the upside. And I think on Monday, the market cleared this external liquidity. So now that means this low here is my strong low. I'm having this one is my strong low since it swept this liquidity. You can see we had this pullback and the market swept liquidity, this liquidity before pushing to the upside. And you can see we have a break of structure here. So now, here on the 4-hour time frame, what I'm having, it is this order block because I don't see any other point of interest down here. So I'm having this order block. And since the market now cleared this minor inducement here, you can see we have a small minor inducement that confirmed to us that we are on a pullback phase. So we are on pullback phase. So I should be looking for sales, although now this is against the trend. But if we get a good entry here, we just follow what the market will be doing. Now, if I go to 30 minutes time frame, I think I can show you what I'm watching. And what is Euro JPY doing, guys? It seems like it wants to move without me. It had left me here once. I don't know whether it wants to leave me again. So we can see here we have an inducement being taken out before this break of structure. I had this as my minor inducement and this as my order block. I think it is very clear on 1 hour time frame. You can see we have this kind of doji candle here. That is my order block. And this candle, this week of this candle never tapped into my order block. So that's why I'm still having this one as my point of interest. So I'll be watching what the Euro JPY is doing. If it will trigger my order, well and good, well and good. So that is where I've placed my entry, stop loss above here. Then the take profit should be down here. This is almost 1:5 risk to 1. But always, guys, remember, take partials at 1:3. Take partial at 1:3, then leave the other order to the final take profit. So that is what I'm having on that. GPP, JPY. I do also have a setup here on GPP, JPY, but I would rather go with the Euro JPY since this GPP JPY doesn't have any inducement here, not unless now I have a break of structure here. If the market takes out this low here, then I will have this one as my inducement, and I will be comfortable to take the trade from this area. Otherwise, if a market has to come here without forming any liquidity, I will wait for a confirmation on this area before taking any trade, since I know very well that market might decide to sweep this high before pushing to the downside. So guys, that is what I'm having today. And thank you very much, guys, for watching my videos. Thank you very much for liking my content. Also leaving the comments on the comment section. Let's continue pushing. Let's continue pushing the content, guys. And if you know someone that you can share the video to, and that person get the same knowledge, you can still share the videos. So please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly make sure you do so. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as I upload a new video. So without any other ado, I would wish to stop at that point. See you in the next one. Bye bye.